Good evening to the listeners. This evening we're here to introduce Job Opportunity.Sx. This is an information session for businesses in order to register on the premium recruitment sites established by Government St. Martin. The site is a site that has been created to assist job seekers with finding employment opportunities and with businesses with finding suitable employees. It is a passion project of the Department of Labor Affairs and Social Services in collaboration with the Cabinet of the Ministry of VSA. We would like to start by encouraging all businesses to participate in registering their companies on this site because we do think sincerely that it is an excellent tool and it will, as we move forward with the recovery initiatives in St. Martin, assist you with finding suitable employees, but also not only assisting you with finding suitable employees, but also assisting you with the ability to promote and market your website, your company on St. Martin. Without further ado, I would like to first of all acknowledge the role of Dcomm in helping us and assisting us with presenting this opportunity live here this evening. I would like to thank especially Honorable Minister Emil Lee for working with us to make this an actual happening. And I would like to focus and thank the staff of the Department of Labor Affairs for all of their input and their initiative in making this a reality. Without further ado, I would like to give the floor to Mr. Marvio Cooks. He is what I would consider the heart and engine of this website. Along with him this evening on the panel, we have Mr. Raymond Jean-Pierre, who is the developer of the website. Without further ado, Mr. Marvio Cooks.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Marvio Cooks. I am the Executive Assistant in Cabinet VSA with Minister Emil Lee. I would like to thank everyone who is viewing today live via internet and or here in person. I'd also like to thank the Department of Labor Affairs for all of their input in the development of this website, and Sites on Us and CEO of Sites on Us, Raymond Pierre-Louis, for developing this amazing tool that will be essential to the recovery process of St. Martin and making sure that those that are unemployed can find work locally on St. Martin. So, without further ado, we are going to go ahead and show you the website. This, again, is a session for the business community, the employers of St. Martin. The entire point of Job Opportunity.Sx is to connect employers with local talent. So one of the things, more now than ever before, after Hurricane Irma, it is very important to be able to know exactly what opportunities are out there in terms of job vacancies. In the news, we've heard how many companies are closing down, how many people are being laid off. And in the midst of all of that information, you can get lost when it comes to being able to know what opportunities are actually active on the island, on the Dutch side of the island right now. So to make sure that we can be of assistance to the general public and to the business community, we decided to launch this tool and display it and help people sign up, both job seekers and employers, so that they can know what is actually available and active on the island. So in order to access the website, you can go to www.jobopportunity.sx. And you will see the screen that is being shown to you right now. As you can see, we decided to give the site a very responsive and modern look. The website's sole purpose is to connect employers and employees. So there's nothing there that will distract you from your purpose of gaining employment or recruiting suitable talent. As you can see, from the home page, as we scroll down, you can immediately start searching for available vacancies from the home page without signing up. The website is free to all, both job seekers and employers for sign up. Although you can search for work without signing up, when you want to apply for work, it will prompt you to sign up. And also the same goes for employers. So when you go, you can search for candidates, but you need to be registered in order to communicate with said candidates. Scrolling down, as a visitor, you can see immediately how many different categories of work are currently available and the latest jobs that have been posted by the companies that are featured on the website. If we continue scrolling, we have an area where you can see all of the featured companies that are currently on the site as well. So, continuing on to the purpose of tonight's presentation. We are going to give a demonstration for the employers so that they can see how easy it is to sign up on Opportunity.Sx and how they can immediately start to modernize and transform the way that they recruit local talent on St. Martin. So, like any other conventional website, you can go to Join Us. And when you click on Join Us, you will be prompted to create your account. Since this is an employer registration presentation, we are going to sign up as an employer. So you select Employer. And then you will fill out the rest of your information, such as your username, your email, what specialisms your company is with, and also your telephone number. As you may notice, you can select more than one category of specialism. So if you are a bank, for example, and you're not only recruiting for bank tellers, but you also may be looking for administrative persons or any other, maybe IT as well, you can select as many of the specialisms, the categories that fit your company. All right? After that, you will click on Sign Up. For purposes of this presentation, we have already created a demonstration company, a demo, so that you can see how it works. So after you click Sign Up, what happens is that an email is sent to the company and with your login information, your initial login information, and from there you will be able to put in your initial password and continue on to your account. Don't worry, the password that is generated for you can be changed as soon as you log in. Now, as the employer demo is being logged into, I would like to reiterate the importance of Opportunity.Sx in a time such as this. Several job seekers have voiced their concerns and disappointments with having to go to companies and asking for employment, and they travel a long ways sometimes. And when they reach there, there's either no active vacancies or they have to get a paper application and then go through the entire process of filling out that application, getting their paperwork done, and then coming back to the company to submit said application, and then waiting the time that it takes to get contacted by the company. For employers, they too have a situation where now they are burdened with paper. And this, as we know, paper is not that secure, and it can be lost in transition. So having a modern tool such as Opportunity.Sx really makes it possible for employers to change their recruitment methods and modernize it in a way where now the employer and the employee can have an environment, a professional environment, where the company's profile, the company's image can be displayed in a professional manner, and where the employee, this job seeker, can also have an environment where they can market themselves professionally online directly to the companies that they would like to have see their profiles. The link is www.jobopportunity.sx. And for some background information, this was a project that was started by the Department of Labor Affairs in collaboration with Cabinet VSA and Minister Emile Lee. It was worked on for approximately a year and a half, if not more, And after the devastation that we've experienced with Irma, we decided that it was more important now, as I said before, to make sure that that we rebuild better and smarter, not only in infrastructure, but also in the employment field, in the employment relationships. So what we wanted to do was make sure that employers can know that the island still has talented locals that are suitable and can perform the skills and the work that they need at their businesses, and that this talent that's still here can help them grow their business in these difficult times. Okay, so he's gonna log in as an employer. Again, for purposes of this demo, we have already created this profile for this employer. Once you've logged in, you will notice that you are greeted with a default cover page that was created by Sites on Us for the employer. This cover picture, just like in social media or LinkedIn, can be changed at the user's discretion. And this is important because the employer can now use this cover page area this cover picture to display more of and market their company. So if you have a picture of your company's team, or you want to display your logo or the front of your building, anything that you use to market your company locally on St. Martin, now you have a free premium tool that you can use to do so. If we scroll down, you can see we used a local company as our demo, PwC. We have uploaded their logo in this demonstration, and the logo is their profile picture. And for the employers, this is very important because from the beginning now, your job seekers, the job seekers can see your company by your logo, and you also have, again, an online medium where your company is marketed for free professionally to locals and local talent. And now, again, although this is for local talent, primarily for job seekers on St. Martin, if you are a student studying abroad that is from St. Martin and you would like to know what opportunities are available on St. Martin before returning, you can actually use this tool here to not only search, but also apply for and get interviewed prior to you returning, so that when you do return, you know that you are returning to a job. Going down on the profile, you can see that we have to complete the profile. So it already takes in all of the information automatically that you used to sign up with when you were doing the initial registration. After that, you can enter the description of your company. You can use this area here to give your potential employees a snapshot of what type of work environment they will be coming into, maybe a little background about your company, maybe even some extra information about the history of the company and why they should consider your company as a potential place for employment. Continuing down, we have the social network area. Here, companies who have existing social network pages can connect their pages here so that when they make posts to their company, to their vacancies, people can come and also visit their social network pages to know more about the company. Contact information, most of the fields are filled in because those were captured from initial sign up. And then there is more, such as what country, which is, of course, St. Martin. The city, it's usually set to Phillipsburg or any other district that is on St. Martin. So again, we tailored this website for St. Martin. So if you have a company that is located in Phillipsburg, you can select Phillipsburg, and people can know that that is where they will be working there. Next. We have a Google map available as well. You can enter the full physical address of your company, and it will automatically search and locate your company on St. Martin's map. And this is important, especially for you, the employer, and the job seeker. Because as an employer, From the initial offset, you can see where this company is located, and you can show job seekers where they would be working at on St. Martin. And this map is also displayed on your profile, on your company profile page. Going down, and this is for labor affairs purposes, to make sure that you are a legitimate company that is registered on St. Martin. It is required for you to fill in your full business legal name and your labor registration number. This also allows job seekers to know that your company is legit and is registered here on St. Martin. Once we have completed all of the fields in this profile, you can click on Update. And once updated, it will give you a prompt letting you know that you have successfully updated your profile, and we can continue on to making a job vacancy post. So posting a job on Opportunity.Sx is as simple as making a Facebook post. All you have to do is click on job posting, post a new job. You will then see the post a job page. On the post a job page, you fill in the job title. So for this purpose, we'll put in administrator. And a job description. Here, like in newspaper ads or any regular job posting, you can put the requirements and responsibilities of the person who is going to apply for this job. Once you've completed that, you continue on to entering the contact information. Now, if you've noticed, the contact information is already filled out for you. It captured this information from the initial sign up when the company signed up. Then we enter the job type. Is it a freelance job, full-time, part-time? So that can be indicated immediately on the job posting. And the job seeker will see this displayed next to the vacancy. So again, it is very clear and transparent to the job seeker what type of job they are going to be applying for. Then, as usual, we go and you can pick what specialism, what category of skill set does this job fall under. So since it's administration, we can pick administration and or anything else that might fall within administration. So if they're going to be doing any kind of filing, accountancy, anything that falls into that category, you can select. And if you hold control and then click on another, you can select more than one. And this comes in handy because sometimes the position that you are advertising, the vacancy that you're advertising might fall under one or more categories of specialism. So they might need more than one skill set in order to perform optimally in this job. And as we go down, you can select the range. So you can select the range of salary for the vacancy. Here we'll pick the highest one. And then the current level of experience. And also the years that you would require for the position, years of experience, and any qualifications that are required for the job seeker to fill this position. And now, because we know that there are deadlines to certain job vacancies, we have made sure to add a field where you can select when this vacancy will expire. And the importance of this is that many times on St. Martin, we would see a job vacancy in the newspaper. And when the job seeker goes to the company or contacts the company, they would arrive and meet, an answer of, well, the job has already been filled, the position's been filled, and it's still running in the newspaper. And that can really deter potential job seekers from coming to your company because, again, they'll say, oh, yes, I went there, but it was already filled. And in future, who knows, they might tell anyone else, don't go there because they're just advertising and the position's probably already filled. Now, for you as an employer, this is important because now you can set your expiration date, and when that date arrives, the vacancy will automatically be removed from the query, from the search list. So now, again, the purpose of Opportunity.Sx is to show you active vacancies. So when the vacancy becomes inactive, it is automatically removed from the search list. So now the job seeker can know that all of the jobs that are listed there are actually active jobs. And for you, the employer, it makes it much easier for you to manage the jobs, the vacancies that you have posted. So instead of having to go back and delete the job from the search list, you can set your expiration date and it'll automatically do that sorting for you. So now for any person that is an HR, a human resource person, they would definitely appreciate this because it takes away another task that they would usually have to do manually and makes it automated. Sorry. And as we go down, you can select, of course, the country for the job and what district the job is located in. And then you can enter the complete address of said location. And when this is done, it automatically puts a location marker on St. Martin's map so that the job seeker who is applying for this job can see exactly where the job is located. So for this one, we can enter Phillipsburg, St. Martin. And once it's entered in Find on Map, it automatically enters that, repositions the pointer on St. Martin's map to where your location is. All right. So then once it's posted, we'll go back up and go to Manage Jobs. Once your vacancy is posted, you will see all of your vacancies on the Manage Jobs tab. And here is where you can easily go manage and edit any work, any vacancies that you have posted. So you can see how many people have viewed and or applied for said vacancy. Again, we want to make sure that the recruitment method for you, the employer, is as simplified and modern as possible to ease your recruitment methods and make sure that all of the work that you are doing is as simple as possible. From here, you can easily edit your job vacancy by clicking on any of them. And you can make them visible or not visible to the general public by clicking on the Remove from List or Visibility icon. We have clicked on Manage or Edit the Job. And here you can see that we can go in and change any aspects of the vacancy, and then update it and put it back up on the vacancy list. Now that you've seen how easy it is to make a job posting, I am going to go through the other areas of the profile. So we're going to continue on to the other links that you see within on the navigation bar. As an employer, if you are looking for candidates, you want to go to Employers and then click on Candidate List from the top navigation bar. Let's let it load. And here you will see all of the most recent postings of candidates that have signed up on the website. And as an employer, you can go immediately and see their information from everything from their name to what their skill sets are. Go up. And we are going to click on Gabriel's profile. So we see that Gabriel decided to make sure that people can see exactly who he is by making his cover picture his picture as well. Going down, we can see what experience and or requirements Gabriel has for employment. You can see everything from his age, education, professional skills, and degrees, and even what salary he is looking for. He has filled out what experience he has. So again, for the employer, you can get a bird's eye view immediately of what the job seeker is about, what skill sets they have. And if you notice on the bottom of their profile, there's also a professional skills rater or bar. And what this does is automatically arrange itself based on the information that was provided by the job seeker so that you can see what type of skill sets this job seeker actually has. So if Gabriel, for example, had any IT experience, it would give you what level or percentage in that field he had based on his work experience. If we go back up, you can notice that on the right side of the screen, there is a contact Gabriel, or contact the job seeker. As an employer, this is very important because now you can make this initial contact right within the environment that was provided with Job Opportunity.Sx. So it already captures all of your username information and contact information, and all you as an employer has to do is send a message to Gabriel and then click send. The job seeker will receive a notification both via email and on their profile on Job Opportunity.Sx, and you and the job seeker can communicate directly through this platform. And also the job seeker can then apply to the job right from Job Opportunity.Sx by using our simple one-click button apply, which means that all the job seeker has to do is click on apply for job, and it automatically packages all of their information that was submitted by them and sends it to you, the employer. And now we're going to go to find jobs. This is how your job is going to be listed for search or be searchable by job seekers. As you can see, it'll have your logo or your profile picture. This is why we recommend for all employers to make their profile picture their logo, so job seekers can easily identify what company they are looking at. And then they have the job title, the position, and any other information that is tied to the available vacancy, everything from the location and salary range, and when it was posted. So if the job was posted anywhere from 1 day ago to 3 months ago, you can tell when it was posted. And if you click on the vacancy, within there you can actually see how many people have actually viewed and or applied for said job. And now this is important for both the job seeker and the employer, because the employer can tell without even having to go through any reports, they can know immediately how many people have actually viewed this vacancy and applied for it. And they can know if it's actually reaching the public that they are, the audience that they're trying to get. And also, the job details, once you click on the vacancy, are immediately displayed there for all job seekers to see. Everything from the salary, the job overview, down to any qualifications or other specifications made by the company. And as an employer, what you can do when you are in someone's profile, viewing someone's profile, you can shortlist or favorite that person. And the job seeker can favorite the vacancy by clicking on shortlist. And it automatically adds that to their favorite categories so that they can immediately come back and apply to the job at a later time if they can't do it at the moment that they're looking at the job. Scrolling down, of course, we have some safety information and safety tips on using the website. And if they had placed their their address there, a map would have shown up right below the safety information, letting the job seeker know exactly where they can locate your company. And at the top right, because exposure is everything, especially when it comes to job vacancies and your company, we have added social media links. So remember those social media pages that we asked for at the beginning when it came to the profile page? Those are now linked to your profile. They would be on the top. And then here, a person or you can actually click on that and share the vacancy on any of your chosen social media platforms. So if I click on Facebook, it would of course open up and say share to Facebook. And then now you have more exposure and free advertising for the vacancy. And most importantly now, if you go scroll down to the footer of the website, on the Contact Us area, you can see where you can contact the Department of Labor Affairs for more assistance or any assistance that you may need with creating your profile or managing your job postings. So, this has been a presentation of Job Opportunity.Sx for employers. As you can see, the website is straightforward, focused on connecting job seekers and employers alike locally on St. Martin. It's also, I didn't mention it, but it's also responsive. So the website actually shapes itself to the size of your screen, of the device of your screen that you're using. So if you have a mobile device, such as a phone, when you visit this website, you won't have to hassle with having to scroll side to side to look for what you're looking for. It shapes itself to the size of your device, and it's mobile friendly. So everything from tablets to phones, it fits itself, and you can easily use the website from there. And then when we want to log out, you can go up to where your profile picture is, and right next to your name, you'll see a green symbol with an arrow pointing to the left, and you can just click on it, and it will log you out of your profile. This has been a presentation of Job Opportunity.Sx and how simple and easy it is to use